So here we are after 10 years of thinking about it, 1 year of planning it. Me and Stuart are about to set off on UTMB race route over 5 days, 30 degrees of heat, fantastic for the Englishmen, but we'll see how we go. Plenty more updates to come. So first climb up out of La Zouche, and we've just met Connor and Mandy, who are on their honeymoon. Can you believe this?
We're on a honeymoon.
Doing the full UTMB route on their honeymoon from North Vancouver,
Canada.
Absolutely awesome, and we're having a blast.
We're having a blast.
But we are sweating. It is a tad wow. So I've just had a lovely 45-minute stop or so in Saint-Gervais. Got some sandwiches, had some salty crisps, had some Coke,
Nice coffee.
had a nice coffee, very indulgent, and we're just on the last leg of today now, going from Saint-Gervais up to Le Contamine, and we've promised ourselves a treat of an ice cream when we get to Le Contamine. So it's the small wins in life, but this is going to be one of them. Still roasting hot. The body temperature certainly goes up as soon as you start a little climb like we're on now. But we're on the last part of today, and it's been a cracker. Well, it's one day done.
That was
We
good.
made it to Le Contamine.
And the rain's broken, which is beautiful.
Yeah, this is
Rain's come.
an absolutely gorgeous way to finish with, at the last 10 minutes, it looks really heavy rain, but actually it's not that bad, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So the big packs have made such a big difference, oh my word. It's taken us longer to do today than we thought it would. We've got some readjusting to do, both of us, in our packs, but we just chugged along, kept smiling, mostly talking, although there were a few quiet moments, which is unusual for us.
Absolutely.
But anyway, that's 1 day down, and
Look forward to tomorrow.
4 days to go. Bigger day tomorrow, 2 big climbs. So tomorrow we've got Col de Bonhomme and then the Col de la Seine, and we're staying at sort of Lac Combal area, just over into Italy tomorrow. So another day, another dollar. So room for tonight, very nice. I'm assuming the chalet service comes along to wash my kit in a minute.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
The massage will be through in a while, just to sort my legs out. Very nice.
That'll do nicely, thank you very much.
It will indeed. And even best, we can stare out the window at the poor sops who are in the chucking rain in a tent. Right, morning everyone. So it's about 8:15, although my body clock is telling me it's 7:15. And we're just leaving our rather salubrious accommodation for the night. Look, twin room is lovely. Had a nice breakfast, and we've got a big day today though compared to yesterday, so we're going to go up the Col de Bonhomme, which we're going up this valley here, up to the left there. So we think that's going to be a 2.5–3 hour climb. Long drop down into La Chapelle, where tiny little hamlet. I don't remember much of that from the UTMB race, but see what I can remember when we get there. And then another big climb up over the Col de la Seine, which takes us into Italy, and at the bottom of that climb on the other side is our accommodation for tonight. last night was didn't quite go to plan. I finished okay, you know, ready for getting sorted. Had a nice shower, and about an hour after finishing I got a real hot sweat and I sort of felt a bit nauseous, and that coincided perfectly with when tea was being served. So I tried to eat something, but I just couldn't face it. So in the end I just lay down on my bed and had a bit of recovery, and about an hour and a half later I felt absolutely fine. But I didn't get much to eat last night, but I've smashed a good breakfast this morning. We both feel pretty good actually, Stuart. Yeah,
we do, yeah. Well, it really helped that I ate yours as well. Your dinner last night.
At that moment you were welcome to it. We had a really good crack last night. At one point we were actually crying with laughter in our room as we were chatting. I won't go into the details of what we were talking about, but we had a good evening. We've had a great morning. We both feel really quite sprightly, so it's going to be a big day. I'm guessing we could be in the region of 8 hours, but that'll still get us in loads of time for tea later on. So I'm going to try and do a bit more filming today. I'm going to keep the GoPro sort of more accessible than it was yesterday in my pack, and hopefully get a lot more footage today. Although, as you can, I don't know whether you can see this on the camera, it is actually raining today, but it's still kind of about 13 degrees at the moment, maybe getting up to 16. Obviously be cooler on the tops, and we've both said compared to the 30 degrees that we battled in yesterday, we're both very happy. Englishmen abroad and all that. So
it makes us feel like we're at home.
It does, absolutely, yeah.
Fantastic.
So here we are at the, I'll say infamous or famous, Notre Dame de la Gorge. So this is where we actually start the climb over there, over the bridge, start the climb up to the Col de Bonhomme. And on race day, just over here there'll be a big bonfire, fairy lights all the way along the trail. I remember doing the race and just like laughing when I got here. It was like so unexpected. And this is the last point on the race where there's you kind of any civilization for quite a long time, pretty much until you get to Courmayeur, because the next checkpoint at Chapeau is a really small place. So this is the last bit of civilization. So it's absolutely rammed here. It's brilliant. So here we go. This is our first climb of the day. Game on. Let's get this thing done.
Yeah, definitely not.
So we've got our first proper look at the climb of the Col de Bonhomme now. Quite a good time, not the first bit. Jackets are off, smile in. So I don't know how well this will come out on camera, but we're following, there's a line there through the trees, a bit of a zigzag up to where the first bits of snow start, just there. And then there's a diagonal path, goes up, and the col is up through there somewhere. So that's the top of our first climb, but we're actually ticking along quite nicely here. Making good progress this morning, trucking along very nicely. Some good stories already being told, plenty more to come I would think. And we're now at nearly 1800 metres, so probably another another 700 metres of climbing on this one. Ouch. But part of it certainly is on quite a nice gradient, and then I think it's a bit frisky towards the end. But yeah, enjoying today. Not that far off the snow now, a few bits and bobs coming up. Don't think we'll need our micro spikes out yet, but I think we definitely will up at the very top. It'll be nice to take that weight out of our packs and put it on our feet and give the shoulders a rest. So we've come up from over there through that col, round here, up to here. We've got to finish over this lip here. I think we'll be able to see the col. We're up bang on 2,000 metres now, so we've still got another 500 metres of climbing, but it's a bit easier when you can see the top, isn't it? There's our first sight of the col. So that's the col just there. I can see some specks of people. So it's a stiff climb at the end, but we're definitely, for the first time, we're definitely in the mountains now. And it's just such a good temperature. A bit windy, but yeah, we've got t-shirts on, not pouring sweat, our heart rate's at a nice level. Yeah, this is cracking.
La veille en général c'est en orange.
I don't know how long that pole is, but gives an idea of the depth of the snow. And then we're up along that track there next. All looks very different to when I came up in the dark in the middle of the UTMB. Yeah, I have definitely. So we're now kitted up for that trail across there, which is obviously a little bit more exposed. So, safe decision. We've just got some glorious cloud down below us. Absolutely bob on. Nothing to see, clouds come in at the moment, but we're still covering the ground really well. We've got our spikes on. I'm feeling really quite sure-footed, so that's exactly what you want, nice and confident and covering the ground really well. I think we decided when we get to the refuge we're going to stop and have a coffee with a chocolate or something, and then we're on the long descent down to Chapeau, and then, as I remember from the race, up to the Col de la Seine. There's a long section of very easy gradual climb before a steep final section up to the top, so we'll see if it's like that. But we're having a blast, and it's interesting. We've both commented that although yesterday was gorgeous sunshine and having an absolute blast, today we're absolutely loving today. Really big smiles, joking, laughing all the way, and the views are amazing. We're in the proper mountains, and we've both realised that although we did enjoy yesterday, we didn't enjoy it as much as we thought we were, and this is what we came for. You know, the clouds are just parting. As soon as they part, you start getting the views, cloud just below us. Absolutely awesome. packing, coffee time. So we're on our way down into that valley down there, on our way down to the Chapeau. We've just had a coffee and a chocolate cake, and we're having an absolute blast. The only thing that could make it better is if Stewie falls over now while I've got the camera out, but he's looking a bit too smooth, so I guess not.
Who's the full pro? Yeah.
So where are you from?
We're from New Zealand.
Are you enjoying yourselves?
We're all the way from New Zealand. We are loving Tony.
You lying, because when we saw you at the last hut, you weren't enjoying yourself.
Shut up!
Right, so we'll see you at Elizabetta.
See you at Elizabetta.
There he goes, like a gazelle. Look at him. So this is the Chapeau, and it looks like nothing like I remember from the race. I've got no recollection of this whatsoever, but what a spot. Maybe want to bring the motor home too and have a couple of days of just chilling out in the mountains. It's absolutely stunning. So this is the way to race around UTMB. Loving it, absolutely loving this. So we're just going to go down this trail. There's a little footbridge there, and then we've got a diagonal path going up here around the spur. When we get around this spur, I think we might have a little bit of a view of the Col de la Seine, which is our top of our final climb today, and we're still ticking along really nicely. Good crack, the views are still great, and best thing of all, the temperature is just perfect. It's a very light drizzle at the moment, but yeah, we don't even need coats, so this is spot on. Living the dream, Stewie boy. Just have to stop. Just have to take it. So that's where we've come from, right down in the valley. Taking about 2,300 metres now. A couple more 200 metres to the col, which is going to be just over there, up in that area. So we're just up to the Col de la Seine. In fact, we need to say ciao! And for regular viewers of the channel, we're in the home of the Vespa. Special moment. Bella, bella. So we just got the drop down to Elizabetta and we're good for the day. Nearly done. Well, we're nearly down, nearly to our bed for the night, but we've had a little pause here to look at this. Oh, this is achingly gorgeous. And after a long snowy descent, here's our home for the night, Refugio Elizabetta. Not the little building here, the one up on the hill up there. I think it's safe to say Our accommodation for tonight has a view. Oh my goodness. For those that have done UTMB or the TDS, down on that sort of lake area, that flat area down there is where there's a checkpoint. And that's where we're heading down tomorrow morning. But some replenishment of food to be done first. So that's us finished. 20 miles, about 8.25 hours. That included two kind of 15-minute stops, and like really going strong today. Yeah, like really strong. Yeah, that was one of my best days in the mountains. That was awesome.
We've had a laugh, we've had some grim weather, good snow. Oh, snow shoots.
Yeah. We had Stewie flat on his arse at one point, but unfortunately I didn't have the camera out.
That's such a shame.
It's always the way, isn't it?
What a shame.
So our accommodation for tonight, so we'll be sharing. I think there's going to be two blokes in there, and we've got these two. And in the morning we're going to wake up and we're going to see this. And more importantly, they've got a proper coffee machine, which the last place we stopped at did not have.
No, and it will be because it's Italians.
Was not happy.